This hand's keepable, but not great. Let's start with some scry action. If he wants to just start firing off negates now, he's more than welcome. Alright, I'm going to keep both of those lands on top. That's all we really want to do in this matchup is hit land drops. Prism. So here I'm going to, interesting. I was going to say I can crack my puzzle knot, but that only gets me to 5 energy for the marvel. I guess I get a scry as well, because next turn I get to play marvel with Dispel backup. I think I still do that though. Maybe it's better to just play Prism. I think I'm just going to play Prism. I'm in no rush. Clint Nest, I'll run that out. See if it gets rebuffed or whatever. Alright. Another puzzle knot. Glimmer of Genius, alright. As expected. He goes top, bottom. Doing something main phase. Thought better of it. What is this? Metallurgic summons. Okay, that kind of makes sense too. Alright, well, since he did that, my play might change a little bit. I might just go Archive into Puzzle Knot. Just to develop my mana. And I can still hold up Dispel, I guess. Even though I don't know what he could do on his turn, that would I be super worried about. Yeah, I think it's better to do that than run out the marble. I'm not confident that's correct, but given that I have 2 counter spells in my hand, I think that's fine. Puzzle Knot, Caravan. I think I'm going to ship both of those. Just looking for lands and Fetty Boom Booms, basically. So now we're looking at 7 mana. Just did nothing, okay. Another counter spell. Alright, let's, I guess, attack, because why not? Let's try to jam this marble through a counter spell. So the summons is going to happen. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked there, just because now this construct's going to get to hit me, but I don't really care that much. So let's, I guess, dispel this, because negate can hit a wider breadth of things. He's going to try to counter again. I'm going to negate. Alright, I'm feeling okay about this, although the summons could in theory, get him into this. So all this is going to resolve. He gets a couple bodies. And now, I mean, his best chance of victory is just racing me, basically. But with an active Marvel, I'm feeling pretty confident that I can power through. So let's gain a life. Do I want to upkeep Puzzle Knot? I think not. I may want to Inventor's Fair this turn. I'm just going to draw and see what happens. Ooh, Ceremonious Rejection, not a bad draw. Shuts off a Torrential Gear Hulk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana at our disposal. I can crack Puzzle Knot to go for a Marvel here, or I can crack Inventor's Fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, and play a couple Colossi and get that ball rolling. I kind of like that plan. That also involves, by the way, sacrificing my 2 lands, which will turn on the Marvel by itself. So I actually like that plan a lot. 1, 2, 3, whoops, 3, 4, sacrifice, and we get to hold up double counterspell. Inventor's Fair will go get us a Colossus. We'll cast Colossus, trigger Sanctum. Sacrifice Sanctum, yes. I think we just want to get another Colossus based on our hand, rather than a Deep Fiend, which I might normally do. Play Colossus. I could Marvel here in search of a Time Walk, but the problem is it seems very likely he's going to be able to make a blocker, so it won't actually be lethal. I think I'd rather do it on his upkeep in case I find a Deep Fiend to lock down some of his land. So I'm just going to attack with my Crane, then pass the turn. Maybe he's got like Unsubstantiates or something. Flame Lash me, maybe. Glimmer of Genius, okay. Do I want to counter this? Seems likely that that's correct. Just kind of keep him off finding an answer to my board and developing more constructs. So I'm going to go ahead and upkeep Marvel. Ooh, Ulamog, that's not bad either. Let's go ahead and cast that. Cast. Let's go after Fumarole and the summons, just so that doesn't take over the game. Maybe he has a summary dismissal. Looks like he does. Alright, well I can't rejection that. I'm trying to remember if he was holding that up earlier, or if I should have kept this Dispel in my hand, but that still happens, I think. It's not going to really be able to do much. I'm worried about this thing taking over, though. Do I want to upkeep Puzzle Knot? I think that seems worth it. Inventor's Fair Island. So I think I'm going to keep the Inventor's Fair and push the island to the bottom. Chip in with my Colossi. Have to be mindful of my clock here too. If we lose this game, we're gonna be running kind of low on clock. Alright, just chumps one. So here I am gonna main phase. Am I though? I think I just have to pass. It is really bad if he counters whatever I hit off the marble. And that's why I get to hold up Ceremonious Rejection. Pretty interesting, actually. I think I am just going to do this now. Force him to have it, basically. And this can only counter really a Void Shatter. It would be all that mattered. Delver Deep Fiend. I'll keep that on top, although I don't know if it's what I'm gonna... I think actually I will upkeep it. See what he does end of turn. I guess maybe attacking with the Crane would have been more beneficial there. Putting him to 6 is actually pretty relevant here, because that represents lethal with Deep Fiend plus Crane, if he chump blocks both my Colossi. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. I also have to keep in mind Torrential Gear Hulk getting back Summary Dismissal. So I'm actually not going to upkeep this, because that would be certainly worst case scenario. Getting in with these 4/4s. Do I want to chump block? Oh, and a 3/3 coming in. Alright, well I'm definitely going to chump block now. Which means he almost certainly has multiple spells to trigger summons to chump block. But that also means I'll be able to attack and then Marvel to tap to get... Oh, but I'm drawing the Deep Fiend. So maybe that was a oversight on my part. Ugh. Gross. So maybe I upkeep Marvel, tap down some of his land, and then Rejection if he tries to Gear Hulk or whatever. I think I like that plan. Get Deep Fiend. Cast. Target all these lands, I guess. If he goes for, hopefully Gear Hulk is what he's going for. That would be best case. Void Shatter also would be not bad for me. Alright, cool. It is Void Shatter. Let's go ahead and Rejection that. And hopefully that's all he's got. Maybe it is. Alright, moment of truth. No, he does have something. Alright, well he's gonna presumably Flame Lash me. Okay. Am I dead here? I think I have to find something or I just die. So I'm gonna have to crack my archive for like a puzzle. I took out my green puzzle mods. I'm gonna have to find like a crane to block, I guess. Maybe I should have. I don't know. I was kind of having to play fast because of my clock, so I don't know if I made all the right decisions there. Alright, well, Colossus actually, I think, keeps me alive. Oh no! We don't have enough. We can only cast it for 3 mana. So we're just a little bit short. Alright, well, looks like I'm dead. It's unfortunate. Thought we were kind of crushing it there, but a series of having to play fast, not thinking through all the possibilities. I think that one scry really cost me, putting the Elder Deep Fiend on top instead of 2 from the top, so I could either Works Marvel it into play on my attack phase. Yeah, if he goes for lethal, we're dead, but I guess he doesn't know that for sure. No, he didn't go for it. Alright, well, not dead, but this probably signifies another Flame Lash. Here's the gear hole. Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, yeah, this game. I'm gonna save myself some clock. Alright, so anything I saw changed my mind. Maybe I want the other rejection. Probably do. Everything else was fine, I think. Maybe I cut one of my cranes to make room for all these non-artifact spells and try it one more time.